Alright, this is one job where 2 people would be handy. But I ain't got 2 people. And I lost my drill. Where's my drill? Is that it down there? Nope, that's not it down there. You must have carried it in the house, you did. Alright. Let me tell you, this is gonna be a battle. But I want to get him up there in one piece. Alright, I got screws in this pocket. Alright, let's do this. Easy, Fred. That's right where you need it. Alright, no butt crack. Get in there. Wham! Alright, that one's out. Alright, there's gonna be butt crack. I can't show this. I only got 2 hands, damn it. Get on in there. All I need to do is get one of these started. But I gotta kind of pull back on it. Shimmy buckets. This ain't easy. My back's going out for sure today. You done moved it. Oh, don't do that. Oh, don't tell me the bit's no good. Will it hold? It'll hold. I gotta go around the other side. Oh my God. Oh, it ain't gonna hold much. Where you guys at? Oh, you're back there. Well, the work's over here. Okay? Now I gotta edit out butt crack. I don't like editing out butt crack. Gotta use masks and all that, and I don't like it none. It's not where you need it. Oh, we got a real comedy show going on here. I ain't lying to you. Woo! Trying to get this thing lined up. I put some cleats on the wall to hold the front. That'll keep it from falling, I hope. I got all these wires in my way. I'm about ready to just... You know, if I was in the city, I'd call a taxi and have him get out and hold my wood for me. But I ain't in the city. So I got to figure this out on my own, man. That's what I got to do. Why do you think I'm in sweatpants? Because I got to be a contortionist here. So what I got to do is get this centered on this 2x4 and this 2x4. And then start screwing it in. Once I get a couple in, it'll go like clockwork. That's what they say. It'll go like clockwork, but I don't believe it. All right, that's looking good. Screw it in. But what if you're too far in or not far enough? You're right where the light's at. That's good. All right, I just got to get on the stool and screw it in. Use your head, boy. That's what I'm doing. I'm using my head. See, it wants to fly out. You're going to get butt crack and belly. That's perfect. If you can just get a screw in without it slipping, you're good. You're golden. On this side, I haven't looked over there yet. Maybe I should have a nail gun, but I ain't got it. Going the right way. There's one. But is it going to be too much stress on it to let go? It is. So I got to get on over here while holding this. Got the screws in the wrong pocket. Put some in your mouth. All right, how are we looking over here? We're not looking straight. It's not straight. Maybe we need to start on that end. That's what I'm thinking. Leave it clean it in. Start down here. Now I got to take that screw out, and it's probably going to slide off and go all over the place. Right, you stay right there, okay? Once you get the first one up, it'll be easy. Well, it will not be easy. I gotta rethink this. If that ladder was just a shade taller, which I can do that. What do I got? Yeah, that's what we need to do, is make that ladder taller. Then, and only then, what we need to do is get both ends all the way up. And then, let's see, that'd be, what do I got that I can stick up there? I don't know. Boards. All right, let me get that. Both ends supported. We got the cleats down there. We need something down here. Then I can finagle the board evenly. Alright, listen. Sometimes it's just too much for one person, okay? Like that time your big brother Merle got thrown in jail. That guy went out and got drunk. They got thrown to jail for a whole weekend. Y'all supposed to feed the homeless down there at the YMCA. Red beans and rice. But you can't do it by yourself. But you figured a way and you did it. You fed them homeless. Well, sometimes you just can't do the big stuff, so you cut it in half. I don't like the way that fits up there, but I'll come up with something. That's going to have something anyway. But anyway, I'll just do it in 4-foot sections. I ain't got all the screws in yet. Much easier to handle, and we'll get them all in there, because I'm going to be doing 2x2 paneling on this anyway. Probably 4x4, I don't know, 2x2, 4x4, it's all the same, whatever I come up with. So now I can go on down the line in 4-foot sections and get this stuff hung. Look at that, I already got the light in, lights plugged in. And what I had to do when I originally wired these, I did not put the cable clamps on there, so I had to take them all back out. I just want to make sure they worked. And so I put those on this morning. They're all ready to go now. These lights do not need dimmers or any of that. They have every color under the sun. You can turn them red, yellow, orange. You can fade them. You can make them dance to music. Once we get all this done, I'll demonstrate the lights for you. And I paid for these. These are not a review. These are the rolling lights. I paid for them. They fit really nice. It's going to look good. Yeah, man, did I scratch up that wood. Little sandpaper, good as new. All right, I'm moving along. I hadn't filmed a lot. The light in here is terrible. If I put it somewhere, it's shining. You can't see nothing. This is all going to be framed in like I did kind of in the shop in there. And I've done elsewhere in the house. So the only bad part I don't like is where it meets the top of the wall there. It kind of flattens out because of the way the things are there. I could stop back a little further and probably eliminate that, but it ain't going to matter. It's all going to be, you're not going to notice any of that once this is framed in. So now we got 2 more here and 2 more here, and then we'll cut these short pieces, and that's where the other lights will go in. That's just how it worked out. And these are about 2 foot from the wall, and this is going to be 2 foot from that wall, so they'll be even and centered on each other. It's going to work out right. Now you got to remember, this is real flimsy stuff, so it's really not going to straighten out until I get the framework on here, but it's going to look nice. I did miss a couple screws I'm going to have to patch, but these seams aren't going to matter, none of that. All right, let me get back to work, man. My back probably ain't going to last throughout the whole day on this, but we'll see. Getting ready to move on to this panel. And then I realized that I forgot to buy a cover for that box. And I can't put that on there without a cover. I'm going to make my own. That's how electrical things get screwed up, is when you forget things. So let's make something. Okay? I'm going to set you guys right here. Here's what I found that will fit. But as you can see, that's for an outlet. It's got holes in it. So I found this here shiny tape. That's all you need is a little shiny tape. You know, what we're going to do, I've got it cut to fit. That ain't sticky at all. We're just going to place that right over top. Look at there. Made myself a cover. I mean, I'm pretty brilliant. Oh, that is just, it's custom. If that ain't custom, I don't know what is. Made my own cover. There. Not only does the custom cover work, but it matches the insulation. You can't tell me that I ain't up with the times. Look at that. And by putting the custom cover on, what that has done, that has allowed me, it has given me the extra 1/4 of an inch I needed to safely stow away all them wires. All right, before I hang the next panel, I got to get this. I did pick up the new metal box and cover for this. So I got to take this back out. Switches are upside down anyway, but I've got my camera wire through the middle of this. So I either got to unhook the camera or unhook this, which I've got to change this out anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and change it out and get the proper fittings and everything on. So all I have to do is, once I got my wood on the walls, I can just attach this and hook back up my electrical. I don't like these conduits on the outside of the wall like this. There was no other way to do it other than if I want to dig into these walls, and these walls are thick because this used to be the outside of the cabin. And there's T111 behind this T111 plus the wall inside. And it's just easier to do it this way. I kind of got some ideas of what I'll do to probably hide that later, because I don't want conduit hanging down in this living room. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off, get this box switched out. Then we can start getting the remainder of the panels up. I'm hoping to finish this today. If not, I don't. You know, it's above my head working. You guys know that that is not my favorite kind of work with my back. So let me get this switched out and I'll be back and we'll hang the last few pieces. All my exes live in Texas. Okay. Got the big portion of it done. Just a couple of foot sections on the end, and then these 2 foot sections on this end. I got to stop and make the dogs dinner. If I don't do it by 1 o'clock, it doesn't have time to cool before Tilly gets going nuts. Now, places like this where you see it sagging, this is going to have the framework here. All these screws will be covered if I've done my calculations right. What sucks is they put these stickers on here, and when I went to peel this one off, look at this. And the trim is not going to cover that, so I got to find a stain or something that's going to match that. They always got to put stickers on stuff, so I got to be careful when I peel these other ones off. I got them all off except for that one. All right, now I got to cut out, what did I say that was? 32-inch pieces. That's what I need to fill this in. I believe that's what I had. No, good thing I checked. Okay, so these, we're going to go tuck it all the way up into there. I think it's 26 inches. I hate this tape measure. I don't know how I ended up with it. All right, yeah, 26 inches. So that's probably going to be consistent all the way down. So I want to get the least amount of waste, 26 inches. So I think, yeah, we're just going to cut them in 26 inches by 48. I should get most of it out of this one piece, because I don't want a bunch of waste of this, because there ain't much I can do with it. But I can laser engrave on it, but this has too much wood grain for that. Not a very good choice. So I'm going to cut these at 26-inch slivers. You got to have slivers, you know. So let me mark 26 there. Where's my other tape measure, man? I'll tell you, the cheap tools we have today. And I'm not using my microphones, guys. I don't know what is wrong. I don't know what's going on when I use the microphones, but when I put it in the editing software, it's not loud enough. But when I don't use a microphone, it's plenty loud. So I will try to speak up. Those Rode microphones have never really worked good with the DJI cameras. It takes forever to get them to come on. And then when you do, they're just not loud enough. Alright, so let's cut that piece. That'll give me one section here. I'm gonna do my best to finish this today, at least this part of it. Where's my saw? It is impossible working in here with all this junk on the ground. Where's my saw, man? Let me find it. Well, look, couldn't have disappeared. There it is, off in the corner. Alright. Why didn't you take this sawhorses outside and cut out? Well, there's the other tape measure. Alright, let's put this here. Get this out of the way. You don't need that ladder no more. Alright, let's cut this dude. Don't wait for the sawhorse. I ain't long enough. Easy, come over. Now what you gotta do? You gotta split it over there. Well, now you gotta split it, see? There you go. Now, do it left-handed. There you have it. And where's my sanding block? I just had it. And I moved it somewhere, and when I moved it, I thought to myself, that's a goofy spot. You ain't gonna find it. Here I am. Can't find it. It's in a goofy spot. No, not there. Where in the Hades is it? What's sad is there's two of them in here. I tell you what. I'll just come back when I find it. That's all I can do. And now I gotta cut my hole out for my light. And what I did is I measured over what I needed, measured up what I needed, drew a little cross there, and then I cut a hole in the template. And I'm just gonna center that template on that cross, which is giving me center, and just trace the outside of it. The nice thing about working with this paneling is you can zip through this in no time. You don't need a hole saw or any of that rigmarole. And it's pretty simple. Move it out the way and freehand there. And that's it. Now I can cut my hole out. Where's my drill? There's my jigsaw. I know that I need that. And my drill's over yonder. Oh my goodness, I keep looking for stuff. Okay. Very, very easy. Now let's just borrow this battery out of that saw because you ain't gonna need that no more. And I'm just gonna start me a little hole right there. That gives me a hole to put my jigsaw through. Which is laying over yonder. And I'm gonna I ain't gonna hit full speed, just go slow. Get the left hand. Back to the right hand. Yes, I'm ambulosis. I can use either hand. there you have it. It's a little mishap right there. I think we'll be okay. Now, get y'all out of the way because you guys know you're always in the way. There's my wire for my light. I'll just kind of take my sanding block and go over this where I got that out. Oh, don't fall, board. Okay. Now, I'm using my factory edge to meet up with that, even though that's not the factory edge, but should be good enough. And then my light will go right there. Easy enough. Now I'll screw that dude up there, snap my light in, and just continue on down the line. Yes, sir. Let's just, that'll stay. Okay, you stay right there. Now, to put my lights back up, there's a little slot there. Same with here. And you just line them dudes up and push it in. And then it has this little screw thing. Screw that down tight. And then you just shove it up in there. It's got these little tabs, just like most of these recessed lights. I'll get your finger out of there. And it just goes up in there like that. Can't beat it. There we go. All right. These lights will be positioned over like the couch or the chair, so they're a little bit out further in than those are, but it don't matter. I can make these any color I want, so I can make it like a yellow or a red or blue or just white. Make it soft, hard, any way you want the light. Yeah, I gotta get them stickers off, but I'm gonna finish this line and then I'm gonna feed the dogs and we're done. All right. I keep forgetting, but let me address two statements, okay? Because, you know, I don't tolerate stupid people very well. Somebody had mentioned that I got the money for doing this build from doing Dogtober. I took Dogtober funds and bought all this material. Well, I just deleted and blocked that person. Number one, I started this project way before I got paid for Dogtober. The way YouTube pays is you get paid for the previous month the following month. So I did not get to pay for Dogtober until November 21st. Within 1 minute of receiving that, I PayPal'd, and I even made a community post. I PayPal'd the money to them, minus $200. Okay, y'all didn't even catch that. Minus $200 because I had nothing left in my own bank account. Okay, so I told her I'm going to keep $200 back. So I got some gas money. I had to go to Thanksgiving, so I got some food, and the dogs can eat. And then when I get it at the beginning of the month, I will give you the $200, which I will do. And that's what happened with that. Okay. I have not spent, what purpose would it be for me to do Dogtober and keep the money? I didn't ask you guys for any money. I'm using my own money to give the rescue, not your money. You watched, yes, you made that possible, but you didn't send me the money, okay? This is money that was earned as revenue from my channel, so it hurt nobody. Even if I did that, which I did not, most definitely did not, it was my money, okay? Yes, you guys watch the videos. You guys are very good. And this is one person that said that, and they're gone. They might still be watching, but if you comment now, nobody sees it, okay? Because you're blocked. I don't got time for stupidity. Accusing me of something like that. You know, there's always somebody that's going to accuse you and make stupid comments. And there was another one, I can't even think of it now. That's got me so flustered. But no, I would not make a video on both channels every day just to buy this material. You know, I can just do that without Dogtober. If I want to make a video every day and earn more money, then that's what I'll do. But that is not what happened. And, you know, something else. You know, when I think of the other one, I'll come back because it was a dumb one as well. And that person is blocked as well. Oh, yeah, it was the last video I put up. What did you do in the video? You didn't do anything. Well, I did. I wired. I just didn't. I was lazy that day. I didn't film a lot of it. It was not a good video. And not always do I film every step of the way, you know. Like now, I'm cutting the boards. I'll try to chime in there in the video sometimes and show you, you know, cutting a piece of wood. But the end result, that's what matters, right? All right, I've said my piece. I don't even think that was the other comment. But if I think of it, I'll come back. Okay. Toodaloo. Toodaloo. This is what I feed the dogs. We got ground meat. There's livers in there. There's green beans. There's carrots. Usually I'll have some chicken in there too. They get a nice big healthy dose of it. And you hear Tilly out there. She's going nuts. You know that I got it, or I wouldn't have grabbed your bowls. You're out here making all this noise. Oh, you act like you're starving. You eat better than I do. All right, move. You know you don't have reverse, Molly, or Millie. Okay. There's Millie. Come here, Millie. Get out of there. That's got her medicine. Get out of there. Here. Here. She can't have that one. Here. Come here. That's Millie's. It's got the CDB oil. Come here, Moo. Come here. Come here and get yours. Get out of there, Tilly. Yours is over here. It's the same thing. I don't want you eating hers. You're too young. You don't need CDB oil. There you go, Millie. Get back over here, you goofball. Got that one in. Got that other light in. Got one more here. And then I think I'm going to call it good after I get that last panel in there. My back is starting to hurt and I'm hungry. I have not ate breakfast. So we're going to get that panel on there. And I won't film that, but I'll get it on there here in a bit. And tomorrow, I need to clean up in here for one thing, but tomorrow we'll start probably putting the trim on the framing, is what I call it, the framing on here. And anywhere that it's bowed or buckled that you see like there, that will pull that in straight. We'll have a nice finish. It's going to look good. All right. Thanks for watching. Happy trails.